Good afternoon and welcome to another fabulous episode of Brunch After Lunch. I'm Kailey and I want to thank all our late starters who are joining us today for our super exciting holiday special. If you're just tuning in to Brunch After Lunch for the first time, we're a lot like any other breakfast TV show. We just prefer to sleep in and start our day with an early afternoon brunch. We've got a ton of exciting treats coming up on today's show, and it's all about to kick off right here, right now.
The mistletoe is hung, the turkey is defrosting, and I've got my PVR set to record National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm Ben, and this is my absolute favorite time of year. I'm so happy you're joining us today for our super exciting holiday special. Coming up on today's show, I'm going to be sharing some easy tips for throwing a fabulous holiday party. It's easy, it's breezy, and my tricks are sure to make your holiday season that much more memorable.
I'm Marijana, and I'm so ready for this year's holiday season. I think we can all agree it's been a crazy year, and it's about time that we let down our hair a little bit and enjoy everything that this time of year has to offer. I'll be sharing some of this year's hottest gift ideas, and on top of that, we've got a special guest with us today who is going to help us with gifting on a budget.
So guys, the holidays, what is your favorite part about this time of year?
I love winter sports. I love snowboarding, even though I'm not that good. Don't get me wrong, I'll look like a fool on the slopes, but it's pretty fun. Oh, so much fun.
Cute boys too on the slopes, definitely.
Definitely.
Normally for me it's hockey season, so I can't wait for the semester to end so I can literally just stay inside and watch NHL games all day. Fortunately, this year there's a lockout.
Yeah, if the lockout ends, you might not get to do that this year. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I need to find some new holiday activities, like something to keep me excited because hockey is really exciting. Of course, the World Juniors start the day after Christmas, but up until then, I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually. Shopping, yeah.
Shopping,
we have
lots of shopping.
Good deals.
Have you started your shopping yet? I haven't.
I haven't. I've bought 2 things and that's it. I still have a big list of people to go through, so. Getting a little nervous.
I haven't even made my list yet. I don't even want to think about it.
Oh my god.
So unprepared.
Oh, so you guys are all about sports. I'm not about sports at all. You know that. It's just not my thing.
That's all right.
One of my favorite things around the holidays, ever since I was really young, I love holiday specials on TV.
You would too.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing. Oh, I don't even know. I think it's, you remember that movie A Christmas Story?
I do.
I don't know
the boy
that one.
With the leg lamp and the kid that gets his tongue stuck to the pole.
I remember the leg lamp. Why does that stick out in my mind?
Because it's iconic is what it is.
Okay.
That's just I think that's one of my favorite ones. Me and my family, we always watch it on Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's really cute.
Pajamas and
with
hot
chocolate. And yeah, it's really fun. But you know what? I love Home Alone as well. It's one of my favorites. Macaulay Culkin.
I don't know.
Good. Well, Macaulay Culkin is a little kid.
Yeah.
Not Macaulay Culkin
now.
He's
He's
kind
a
of
little
gross.
creepy. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Christmas movies. My favorite Christmas movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Does that count?
That's a Halloween movie.
No, that is a Christmas movie. I could back that up.
It's a love
for
story.
sure.
They're just skeletons, right? Well, she's like a rag doll.
It's a little bit scary, but
I love it.
It is a Christmas movie.
That's not the same. It's not the same. You need the Grinch or Charlie Brown's Christmas.
The Grinch
is probably my
The
favorite.
Grinch was cute, actually.
It was cute.
You know what I find hard to believe? Cindy Lou Who in The Grinch is like that emo girl on Gossip Girl.
I noticed that.
What? I had no idea.
Taylor Momsen. They're the same actor. Cindy Lou Who and Raccoon Eyes.
I see it, but it's a little bit of a shock. That's for sure.
Oh, I had no idea. That's so interesting.
No, and now you can't unsee it. Every time you watch that movie, that's who you're gonna see.
And just shake your head.
All right, well, with the holiday season quickly approaching, it isn't too early to start thinking about your holiday shopping. With these easy tips, your party is sure to be fabulous and go off without a hitch. First, you want to think about the food. Appetizers work best, especially ones that are easy to store and quick to prepare. Plan out as much as possible and start prepping food up to 2 days before the actual party. This is going to relieve some stress on the day of and ensure you have enough food for all your guests. Some people might insist on bringing something small, but I guarantee that nobody is going to complain if there is too much food. Now, when it comes to drinks, BYOB isn't an unreasonable request. However, a good host will have some sort of signature drink to offer guests, and in the spirit of the holidays, finding a fun-themed drink is easy. Try a yummy peppermint martini made with vanilla vodka, peppermint schnapps, and mint liqueur. Your guests will love it. And for all the non-drinkers and designated drivers, be sure to provide drinks for them, whether it be pop, water, juice, coffee, or tea, etc. Now, creating the ultimate holiday environment is the star on top of the Christmas tree. Clean up your place and decorate it to suit a theme that you've decided on. Just make sure you don't go overboard. Remember that everything is good in moderation. Also know how many guests to expect so you can accommodate enough space. And don't forget that you've got to look good too, so make sure you plan out a fabulous outfit. Following those easy tips will ensure a fun and fabulous party no matter what, and no one will forget it anytime soon. Now, that peppermint martini I mentioned is just one of many fabulous holiday drinks that are out there. And of course, our very own Kailey has tons of toasty teas to share just in time for the holidays. That's right, it's time for a special holiday edition of Tea Time with Kailey right now on Brunch After Lunch.
Thanks, Ben. So for many of us, Christmas means just one thing: weight gain. Between the turkey dinner, the baked goods, and all of the alcohol, not to mention the frigid weather which keeps us indoors where we do more drinking, the pounds just kind of sneak up. Sure, you could argue that gaining a few pounds there at Christmas time is worth it if it means you get to catch up with family and friends, but really, no one is a fan of the Holiday 100, and it will make your New Year's resolution of losing that last 5, 10, or even 50 pounds that much harder. Personally, I plan on indulging in all of my favorite holiday treats without consuming any calories. This is because all of my favorites come in tea form. Everyone knows my love for David's tea, but seriously, can you blame me? So first up, I have my favorite holiday dessert teas. There's strawberry rhubarb parfait, lime gelato, and my personal favorite, red velvet cake. And each of these allows you to indulge without the guilt. Of course, there's no tea equivalent of a turkey dinner, but get rid of that post-feast guilt by having a cup or 4 of the Skinny. It's an organic oolong tea, which is supposed to help block fat absorption after a heavy meal, and it tastes so good. It's definitely one of my favorites from David's for sure. Then, of course, it wouldn't be winter if we weren't all running around, sniffling our brains out. Yes, it's cold season, and I have the perfect cure. Cold 911 is an herbal tea from David's, and it's a cold cure in a cup, and extra yummy thanks to peppermint and juniper berries. Finally, if you're stressing over last-minute Christmas shopping, have a cup of Santa's Secret. It's just black tea with peppermint leaves, but it's so much more fun with these cute little peppermint candies inside, and it also comes in this adorable tin, which means it makes a great hostess gift. How are you guys liking it?
I'm loving it.
I love it.
I've just been sipping it all morning. It's so
It's
delicious.
So good. It's like not a super strong peppermint tea, but like
It's got like a nice little kick with
Yeah,
it that's
it's
really,
definitely.
really yummy, and it's really,
Yeah.
it feels very festive. It makes me feel
Yeah.
really in the spirit of the holidays.
It seems
Perfect
like
for-
there's cinnamon in there.
It
as
might
well.
be cinnamon or some chocolate. It's perfect
Right?
for brunch, basically. which is
Brunch,
why I love
that's
it.
right.
Love
That
it.
is really nice.
Nice.
So, coming up still on Brunch After Lunch, I'm going to share some of this year's hottest gift ideas, and after that, Amanda Harvey is joining us to share some great tips about gifting on a budget and how to come up with unique and meaningful gift ideas. So stick around, we'll see you later.
I'm good? Okay. Is this a real pocket? I think it is, but I've never opened it. But you can just put it in your pocket. It's fine.
Thank you.
This tea is actually delicious.
I tried it.
Try
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so yummy.
Mmm.
Right?
No, like actually.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that David's opened up near us.
I know. I want to go. I don't have any money for it. This doesn't look.
It's only $3 for a cup of tea.
Yeah, I love the cookie dough lattes.
I haven't had it yet.
It's really good. I want to put my leg up. So I'm gonna do it this way.
So Sonia, you start with on her, and then you'll come back. Because it's just her teleprompter. It's just all. It's gonna be all of us. Is this? Ask if this is good, because I've just.
This is everyone.
Yeah. You guys are doing so good.
Is it going okay?
Yeah,
It's
no, it's actually
It's
like
just
going
been
really
like technical
smoothly.
stuff. Like we didn't know we were starting, and
I didn't think you were starting either.
well, we're all like even like
a countdown. Welcome back to Brunch After Lunch. Today is our special holiday episode and we're having so much fun. The only downside to this time of year is all of the shopping that goes along with it. Although it can be a lot of fun, it can also be tedious and frustrating. Right now, Marijana is going to share some of this year's hottest gift ideas that you can add to your shopping list.
Today, Ben covered some really fun tips on decorating for this holiday season, and Kailey introduced us to some wonderful tea flavors. But what are the holidays without a few gift ideas? So Lunch After Brunch has you covered, and we're here to help you with some useful tips to find the perfect holiday gift for everyone on your shopping list so you can settle in for a merry, stress-free holiday season. Now, if you're shopping for that special someone, you can never go wrong with chocolate. Whether they like dark, milk, or white, an assortment of all three will definitely do the trick. Add a little bow and a petite card with your love in it, and you have yourself a tender, warm gift. Another idea is to wrap up his or her favorite fragrance and leave it lying on their pillow. When they get home, they have a cute little surprise waiting for them. So candles happen to be my personal favorite. Now, another way you cannot go wrong is getting someone candles. Now, ladies, if your goal is to attract that hunk you've been eyeing at the gym, a lavender vanilla candle will definitely grab his attention and stir up some steamy ideas. So try something new this winter season. Now, when shopping for a gift for an older, but not old individual, an artistic vase or centerpiece sends the message that you are mature and know exactly what you're doing. So try not to go too over the top unless you know the person very well. Lastly, cashmere. It's hard to resist a cashmere throw when presented to you. They're soft, they're stylish, and they're exactly what you need in this weather. So, when you're thinking in a practical way, think cashmere. Those are just a few great tips. Visit our website at lunchafterbrunch.ca for more fun advice.
I personally love that this time of year means extra shopping, don't you?
I agree, I love it.
But you know what? I find it can be hard to stay within a budget and figure out who's the most important to buy for. That's one of my biggest problems.
You always go overboard.
So, our guest today is Amanda Harvey. Welcome, Amanda.
Hi guys, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you. Amanda's got some great advice at finding good gifts while watching what you spend. Let's take it away.
So my first question is, what is the perfect gift that you can give to anyone? So it's something that you can find and maybe buy a few of them and give it to those people who you just don't know what else to get them.
Well, you know, I think that there isn't anything, like there's no such thing as an imperfect gift. I mean, you're giving someone something and they're going to appreciate it no matter what. But I mean, I think that the safest bet for people our age or people of the legal drinking age, alcohol.
Okay.
No one is going to say no to alcohol. I mean, especially during the Christmas season, you were saying it's kind of all we do. So if you just buy something nice, splurge a little bit, it shows that you care and, you know, you can toast to each other.
And we understand their habits, too.
What my biggest problem is setting a budget, because I spend so much money. Do you have any tips maybe for setting a budget when you have such a big list of people to buy for?
Well, actually, I have that problem right now. There's so many people on my Christmas list, and you know, I don't have the biggest budget right now. So what I think is really important is just like be creative. People are going to appreciate whatever gift you give, and I find what people like the most is when you actually put a lot of thought into the gift, not just going to whatever mall and buying the first thing you see. So if you're trying to stay on a budget for a lot of people, a really easy thing to do is just like get a couple cheap picture frames, get some photos of like yourself with the person that you want to give this gift to, and just kind of share your like friendship and give them a nice gift to like have them put in their room. And I always think that that's a really good thing, and I know that moms really like that.
Cool, so my question is, if someone unexpectedly gets you a present and you weren't planning on getting them anything really, and you're just stuck in this really awkward situation, what would you do in that?
That is definitely an uncomfortable situation to be put in.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you don't want to, when you're receiving this gift, you kind of don't want to make it look like you weren't expecting it, because that's just even the worst. Like, oh, you know, totally, your gift is in the bag. So I think that the best way to kind of handle that situation is just be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you know, like, why don't we go out for dinner tonight on me?
And then you pick up the check.
You pick up the check,
you
and
go.
it seems like you planned it all along, and it's just an easy way to make sure that it kind of equals out. You know?
Like a perfect way to catch up. I'll buy you dinner.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of like saving or whatever, what is a good item that you should splurge on? And then what's something that you can kind of, if you find a cheaper version of it, you can like do that and save money and splurge on something else?
You know, I think it's important to splurge on people that you care about a lot. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like if you're getting someone something for a friend at work that you shouldn't splurge. But I think that family is really important to splurge on because they're the people that you're around most. And, you know, they're the ones that raised you. So I think that a good gift to splurge on is something for, you know, something for mom, maybe like a really nice coffee maker, you know, like a Keurig or something like fancy like that. And if you want to do a cheaper version, like you said, all these David's teas, there's so many good alternatives.
Speaking of tea, I need a refill, so.
All right, thanks so much, Amanda, for being with us today. You've been a treat. So the holidays are so much fun, but sometimes they can get a little bit hectic. I'm sure we can all agree about that. It's all about being prepared and getting as much done in advance so you can then relax and enjoy all of the amazing holiday parties. Whether it's with your closest friends or your extended family, or even just a party for two, holiday get-togethers will never go out of style. So get out and enjoy the season.
Most people would say that this time of year is all about giving. And while I'd say that's mostly true, I'm also a firm believer that it's important to treat yourself along the way. After all, when you see a great deal on that perfect gift for a friend or family member, there's no shame in buying one for yourself too, especially if it fits right into that gift budget you just created. Just be sure you don't end up wearing it to the same New Year's party.
Between the turkey dinners, the desserts, and of course the festive cocktails, the holidays are a wonderful time to indulge. It's all about staying in control because once the big day passes, there's only a week until New Year's and that annual resolution to get back to the gym. Thanks so much for tuning into our holiday special episode of Brunch After Lunch. Now that we're done here, it's time to get your butt off the couch and get right on that holiday to-do list. I hope we've helped. We'll see you tomorrow.